So we're going to apply those keywords we were talking about yesterday, and we're going to do algebra story problems. We're going to do these a couple of times, but this is the first time, and then we're going to do an activity tomorrow. So hopefully that will break it up a little bit. So here we go. Sam buys 4 CDs for the same price and also a cassette tape for $8.50. His total bill was $64.46. Use X to represent the cost of 1 CD. So please don't underline things, okay? My suggestion is you pull it out. I got 4 CDs, and means I'm going to have a plus, and also a cassette tape for $8.50. Okay? It says the total bill is $64.46, and you cannot solve a problem inside a paragraph. You will never be successful if you try. Not on a consistent basis anyways. You may get lucky every once in a while. And X is representing the cost of CDs. So where do I want that X? Do I want it with the $8.50 or the 4? After the 4. And if you notice, when I do that, do you see how simple it is to find your answer? Okay? Very simple to find your answer. Alright, this one's a little harder. A shoebox with a pair of shoes in it weighs 2.4 kilograms. Oh yeah, you're right. My bad. Alright. Sorry. Thank you for catching it. I'm not going to try and play it off, okay? I blew it. Alright. A shoebox with a pair of shoes weighs 2.4 kilograms. So, total is what? 2.4 kilograms. The box weighs, so we've got a box, and it weighs 0.3. Use Y to represent the weight of 1 shoe. So Y is a shoe. Okay? So we've got this situation here. Let's see what we've got. If I used Y, a pair of shoes is how many shoes? 2. So we're going to do 2Y, right? Because you need a pair. Okay, a pair is 2. So that's where this 2 is coming in. If we did 2Y and we add the amount of the box, the weight of the box, we should get our total, correct? Everybody agree? So where are you at? See? Okay? Because the total is the shoes and the box, right? That's the total. So this is 2 shoes plus the box gets you the total. Number 3. Oh, an inequality. Not quite as easy. Andy needs to have sold 100 magazines by the end of the week. So what is the total he needs to sell? 100. Okay? He's only sold 42 so far, and there is only 3 days left. So that "and" is what word? You're adding, right? So we've got 42 magazines so far, and he has 3 days left, doesn't he? Use M to represent the number of magazines he should sell daily. So tell me this, where would that M go? Would it go with 42 or would it go with 3? I'm waiting for an answer. And instead of, Jalen, instead of worrying about what you're pulling out of, what's being pulled out, Timothy, what's being pulled out of Jalen's bag here, we need to be worrying about paying attention to this. Jacaden, I'm sorry. Okay? Antoine? Okay. Alright. Do you understand what I'm saying? We're not paying attention. That's what I'm trying to say. So we got 42 magazines so far. We have 3 days left. Where is that M going to go? It's for number of magazines. Really? So you're gonna put it with a 42?
No.
We need to sell how many magazines per day is what that's saying. So it's going to go here. So 42 plus 3M, and we need to sell greater than or at least 100. And that's where the greater than symbol comes in, because we need to be, this number needs to be larger or equal to 100. Does that make sense to you? So it's B. Anthony buys 8 books for the same price and also a video for $15. So, and also is going to be a plus, isn't it? We've got 8 books and we've got a video for $15. His total bill, total is $107. Use B to represent the cost of one book. So, where is that B going to go? With 8 or with the 15? With the 8. And you're going to tell me you don't know how to do this if you're not paying attention when you get there. So if I have 8 books plus 15 videos equals 107, does that make sense to you? There it is. But when you pull it out of the paragraph, it is so much easier to see. Okay? When you try and work it inside the paragraph, especially, these are short, they're simple, they're really easy. It's not as difficult, but when they get longer and it is harder. Jay has $130 to spend. So how much, what does that tell you? Is that a total, or is that a, what would that be? He's got how much? Don't look at the problems. How much does he have? So that's the total amount of cash in his pocket. Does that make sense to you? So when I hear that, I seen total $130. Okay? He gets a game system for $19. I want to know what game system costs $19, okay? Because I haven't bought one lately. That's $19. This must be from 1971 or something, okay? All right. So it's a game system for $19 and $7. What is that word? What did each mean yesterday? Multiply. Use G to represent how many? So we've got $19 and $7 each game. Okay? So now we just got to figure out which one we want to use. What do you want to use? Does 19 plus 7G have to be greater than 130 or less than 130? Less than or equal to. So that definitely would be here. You guys are going to be whining at me, asking me for help. And by the way, there is no orange stuff. Is that orange stuff and red stuff? Not in my room. I said that very beginning of school. Number 6, there's no right answer, so cross it off. No, not in my classroom, because it gets on your fingers and it's colored and it gets all over the papers, and no. I didn't catch him. I'm so sorry. Okay, but all right, let's go with number 7. Which word problem best represents 12.50 plus 0.40x is equal to 1475 plus 0.25x? Okay, I don't need to do this. This is not for my benefit. It's for yours. Trophies Galore charges $12.50 a trophy. So we've got $12.50 for each trophy and 40 cents for each letter engraved. Awards charges $14.75 for each trophy, and so there's your plus sign, 25 cents for each letter. Do you think that is representing your problem here? If I wrote A out, I would get 12.50 and 0.4. Each means to multiply, right? Each letter is equal to 14.75 and 25 cents for each letter. What do you think? I think it matches up pretty good. How many letters must be engraved on a trophy for the cost to be the same? So 12.50 went with the 40. Do you see how on B they've got 12.50 with the 25? So we know it can't be B. Here they've got 12.50 and 25 again. So those two together do not work. Here they've got 12.50 and 40. That works. So let's see what this one. Trophies Galore charges $12.50 a trophy and 40 cents for each letter. Award charges $14.75 and 25 cents for each letter. How many trophies? So trophies, when they're asking about trophies, it would have to be, and I'm so sorry, but this thing stopped recording, so we're going to